Basically, a month into the season, here in Week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning it on! Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And the Aztecs moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for a man, it's Richter. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone. And that time, he just dropped it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Rice. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Here's a heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still...
Got him in the room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing. Electrifies the stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Number 48, set to kick this one away.
Inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Down 6-3 early, they'll try to put together a drive to take the lead. The RPO, it's complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Caught in the backfield, it's Hoover. Breaks the tackle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to get. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hoover. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rice.
And he can make things happen, too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield. It's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Richter. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
And that's one the quarterback would love to have back. At this point of the game, it's tight on the scoreboard. And if that guy's not open, nothing's there. You got to throw that thing away, or you got to tuck it and run, take a sack, live to play another down. That's a decision the quarterback wishes he had back.
Yeah, because you're so frustrated because you're in a position to get points. And, right, when you start getting down there, Paul, they talk to you all the time. Don't give away points. Make sure you're smart with the football. Don't try to do too much. He tries to do too much. He pays for it, and the defense takes it all the way back to the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They sure hope that dynamic connection play last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Aztecs. The defense putting points on the board. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Making side adjustments here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, I love no hesitation. I love my quarterback to make that RPO read, throw it to the right really quickly, but just got to be a little bit more accurate, maybe not rush it so much.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Running inside, it's Davis. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Motion from the wideout. They'll ride Davis here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. The run inside. It's Davis. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Get it out on the screen. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. So they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
And listen.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The inside handoff. Oh, what a move. Here's a little room there. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. Well, you don't see too many runs inside bust open like that one, did it? Usually means somebody blew an assignment.
Man, and it's a bad feeling when you got that running back coming to the 2nd level, full head of steam, nobody grabbing a hold of, and that's when he can make you miss, make you look silly. Nice blocking up front to make the big play.
They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the 1st. The give out of the gun. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
26. 2nd down coming up.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Booth. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
This quarterback part of their running game.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Ready, go! Grabbed behind the line. It's Abraham. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Booster!
Ready, go! From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on downs.
The sure hands, it's Hawkins. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Oh, he makes the catch. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And he could not get loose on the run.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Scanning the field, it's Richter. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Finding some room. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can...
Number 1.
plays just like you saw right there.
San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
rides to back and leaves it. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Richter. They'll run the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. The option look. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game.
Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, San Diego State. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Durant. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Got it. Could not make his way to the corner. We'll stop play for just a second to check on this injured Aztec. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He's not going to get there. He needed 2 yards, but he just got 1, and the defense comes up with a stop. Looking to throw, it's Richter. Gets rid of it. Complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying play action. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man down the middle. Runs through a man, and he might have space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught in the backfield, it's Rice. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Touchdown, Aztecs! And they add. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Gets it out fast. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Finds his man. It's Durant. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. Hauls it in. Turns it on in midfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. Looking downfield, it's Booth. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Here's the pressure. Trying to get rid of it. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with a look in on Purdue, taking on the Northwestern Wildcats. And it's the home team in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the ACC. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll go back to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Booth. Caught over the middle, it's Abraham. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Running inside, it's Davis. Got a little grass. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Finds his man. It's Sims. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Sims. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to Davis. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And they lose the ball out of bounds. Big loss of yardage on that one, but at least they've got another shot. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Floats it out in space. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle them, and you got to get them to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the 4th down.
And want to make sure they get this 4th and 3 play right, so they'll take a moment and think it over with a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to pass. Fires to the end zone. And to the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Looking for a man. It's Richter. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Hoover. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hoover. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Man, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Wants to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Ford. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And the Aztecs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quickly complete. Touchdown, San Diego State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a
and the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. run inside. It's Rice. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He leaves it with his back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Quarterback running on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tripped up for the tackle.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Absolutely perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man downfield.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job, great catch. 1st down.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
2nd down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Booth. Spits it out to the back. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll ride Davis here. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Goes to the option. He just has a nose for those. Crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to pass, it's Booth. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Second down, he'll throw it. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. It'll be third and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Booth. Lets it fly. Now it's a battle for the ball. It's caught. Touchdown.
And how about the bullet? He throws that thing in there quick, fast, and in a hurry. And as a defender, you're just trying to get your hands through the catch point, through the hands of the receiver. But how about the receiver? Strong hands coming down with the contested touchdown.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Rice. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the grab on the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This game has been wildly entertaining. As we take a second to catch our breath, let's have a look at the game summary. The scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. ends of the field. That gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Back to throw, it's Richter. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Hoover. Lowers those pads. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Aztecs racing to the line in a hurry-up. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes, he's fast, he's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different spots and run the entire route tree. I mean, what can't this guy do?
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. From the gun, running back on the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aztecs! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Abraham. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. To the air, it's Booth. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got it. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Wants to throw it again. Right on the money. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. He's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes a catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. Slams into the line and through for a touchdown. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. They march 79 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own.